Time for another Dirt Daily, and today I'm doing a little service work on my big white Dodge. This is my 2010 Ram 3500 crew cab, short bed, single rear wheel truck that I've had pretty much since 2010. And it's a Cummins 6.7 liter with a 6-speed manual transmission. Thing has just over 200,000 miles on it. I try to take care of it. I try to treat it right. I've done some upgrades to it. It's got a little bit of suspension lift, 35-inch Toyos right now, AEV wheels, you can see them there. It's got a caravan camper on the back. It's kind of been custom modified with a roof rack. Overall, this is my big go-to nice new truck. Nice new, even though it's now 11 years old, but I try to take care of it. Recently, I've noticed the 6-speed manual has been a little bit funky on shifting, 200,000 miles on it. I've talked to different people about the 6-speed manuals, and some of them change the oil pretty frequently. Some of them change it hardly ever. And I have decided, well, I've probably changed the oil in that thing probably 3 times in the 200,000 miles. So maybe not as much as most people, maybe more than some people, but I've decided that I was going to change the oil before this next upcoming trip. And I went with this stuff. This is Amsoil's manual transmission transaxle gear lube, SAE 7590. Ram's factory recommendation for this manual transmission is like an automatic transmission fluid. I kind of chose to try something different this time, just from talking to different people, and they've told me, hey, I think mine shifts a little bit better or sounds a little bit quieter when I run this Amsoil stuff. So even though 200,000 miles, always with the factory recommended lube, now trying something different. Cross your fingers, it makes it work better and doesn't just make the transmission come apart on my next road trip. But I'm pretty stoked with how much service I've gotten out of this truck, and I want it to last. So I'm gonna try something different, see if it shifts better, see if it shifts worse. I can always come home and change it out when I get home. As far as other service on this truck, I regularly change the oil, and every time I do that, I try to change the fuel filters, just trying to do proper maintenance and upkeep on the big white Dodge. This truck is pretty cool because it doesn't have the urea diesel exhaust fluid, so it's pre all that jazz. And I'm pretty stoked on it. And you can no longer get a manual transmission in a truck like this, so it's getting kind of rare. I've got some cool stuff done to it. It's got rock sliders from Randy Ellis Design. It's got an AEV front bumper. I've got an AEV rear bumper that's going on it. And that's stuff that I will show you guys in the future. But that's today's Dirt Daily, getting the big white truck prepped for a little road trip, towed trip. We're gonna go hit the road here in a few days and see where it takes us. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next time.